This wasn't a song, it was just a bunch of thoughts. It only became a song when this one thing clicked for me. I've written a lot of songs, and they usually take me a long time to write, and I think I finally realized why. It's not about the idea, it's about the story and what actually changes in the song. In this video, I want to share with you this one shift that took a random brain dump on a Tuesday and turned it into a finished song faster than I've ever written one before. One that's clear, relatable, and actually lands with listeners. So it all started with me feeling overwhelmed one day, lacking clarity in life, wondering what the hell am I doing? Too personal? I've gotten into the habit of speaking my thoughts, kind of like journaling. And as I was doing that, certain lines started to pop out to me. Themes started to emerge. I'd catch myself thinking, oh, there's a verse right there, and oh, that sounds like a chorus. I started thinking about how a melody might go, what the structure of the song might be. But it wasn't really a song yet. It only became a song when I realized what's the shift in the song. What changes from the beginning to the end? Why does it matter if change is in your song? Because if there's no change in your song, it's not a story, it's just a feeling, it's a situation, it's just advice. Anybody can say, be strong, carry on, forgive. But if nothing happens in the song, it's just good advice. Songs like that don't take the listener anywhere because there's nothing happening. There's no change, there's no story. So they can't see how the character evolves the situation, what the lesson is, and how they can learn from it too, or solve their problem too. And that's what good songs do. They take the listener somewhere and they leave them with something that they can walk away with, a takeaway. And that's usually the difference between a song that lands with listeners and one that's kind of forgotten. So let me show you how this played out with my song. So most songs should have a few core ingredients. They should have a situation, tension or conflict, a change, and a takeaway. So at the start of my song, I'm stuck. I feel like everybody else is moving forward in their lives, and I'm still trying to figure things out.
Somewhere between hope and desperation, between anything and nothing all at once, I'm slipping off the edge, just climb the next again, when all I want's a solid place to stand.
This sets up a scene and establishes a tension. I further develop this scene and tension in the second verse.
My old friends got steady jobs with paid vacation. They're growing kids and spending weekends with the fam. And I'm here running late, keeping busy, spinning plates. Life feels like a joke, it's gone over my head.
Then the chorus comes in and it points to the main message, which is wanting to let go, let life flow, and just start trusting more in life.
I wanna let go of trying. It's when you start flying. It's perfect is the enemy of good. I wanna flow with my love, close my eyes and trust. Life will take me where I need to go. That I know I'll find my way.
But the actual shift doesn't happen until we get to the bridge.
I've had darker nights than this. It's how the world spins. There's ups and downs and always will be. might get better, it might get worse. But if I stay the course, I'll find some even ground under my feet.
And then we further develop that idea in verse 3.
Maybe I'll find out it's adding up to something, a way to give a little more than I take. Maybe I'll stop being afraid that I'm building my own cage, that I didn't miss the boat on my dreams, yeah.
At this point in the song, we're seeing the evolution in perspective. The main character is starting to think, maybe it's all for a reason, and maybe I will find that solid ground. By the last chorus, the tone has now shifted.
Life will take me in. That's when I'll begin to make my way. I'll flow with my love, close my eyes and trust. Life will take me where I need to go, and I'll know I'll find my way. Oh.
Now he's saying he will trust life and trust that he will find his way. And that's the whole point here. This song isn't just staying stuck in one place. It's not staying in the I'm stuck mode. It's showing an evolution, and hopefully it's letting the listener see how the character has come to that point, to that ending. The reason this song works and why it came together so fast is simple. I realized what the turning point in the song was. And without that, I would be spinning my wheels, probably still stuck at the first chorus, trying to figure out where to take this song. But once I knew what the change was, the song kind of wrote itself. The bridge was the turning point, the third verse reflected that shift, and then the last chorus just reinforced it and built on top of it. It's the same idea from the beginning, but now it's different, and we can understand how we got there. So when you're writing your next song, try asking yourself, what's the situation? What's happening? What's the conflict or tension? What changes? And what does that change mean? What is the listener supposed to walk away with? If nothing changes in your song, it's just a situation. It doesn't take the listener anywhere, nor does it leave them with anything to walk away with. It's also harder to write songs because songs need to evolve. That's what song structure is for. That's why we have verses, choruses, bridges. They're there for a reason. And knowing what changes in your song makes all that so much easier. I have to say that I wouldn't have had this realization if it weren't for all the work that I've been doing on this ebook that I'm writing, called From Stuck to Finished Song. It covers everything we've talked about today and a whole lot more, with a bunch of exercises throughout. I'm really excited about it, and if you want to get a copy of it when it comes out, there's a link in the description. You can jump on the wait list, and I'll send that out to you when it's done. I also talk more about this stuff in my Substack, and I go deeper on the creative process. I share what I'm working on. There's a link in the description for that as well. Also, in case you didn't know, I work with artists to help finish and produce their songs. So if that's something you need help with, there's a link to my playlist and a way to contact me below. If you want more help with turning your song into a story that has an evolution and a change, check out this video right here. Otherwise, let me know how this video resonated with you. How is it going to affect the way that you approach writing your songs now? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.